Hey there guys, how you all doing? Sorry I've been very inactive, but I've been really rather busy recently. But I've done some new things I'd like to show you guys, and I hope you all enjoy them. So I've got a few things here. So where we left off was with the dark entities, and I will be continuing on these cards, but I've got I've got two types of cards that have nothing to do with them. And I'll start off with this card right here. This card is the first of the crossovers. It is Galactic Dragon. He's a rank 6 battle power 2000 health 1800 darkness type. He's a part of the crossover cards. He's an uncommon, and his ability is when summoned, all creatures you control gain 200 battle power and health. I drew this card, but it was developed by Hydron. Hydron is the owner of Destiny Bound's TCG. And here's a bunch of cool cards that I rather do like. But he wanted to do a crossover, and so I gave him Wyvern Bat, and he sent me his own Galactic Dragon, and it's a rather cool card. So basically I tried to draw like a galaxy in his wing, and other stuff like that. That's I'm gonna need to turn the button. Oh no, there we go. That's the original. It didn't have color, so I kind of had creative freedom. And my version isn't as nice, but I do kind of like it. So it's the first of the crossovers. Now the crossovers have nothing to do with the lore whatsoever. These are just cards that exist, that can be played, and they're just there to be used. It's like, say I had Tyrant from bloody Match Battlers. I never would, because not my card, but say there was a crossover, that Tyrant would have nothing to do with the lore, because he's just there to be played. Now, one other thing. These were the packs that I made before, if you remember. I'm just gonna push that crappy one back in. So, there are these packs. Well, basically, these guys are gonna have their own packs specifically for them, and that's the only place you'll be able to get crossover cards. And now, on to the next cards. You remember this, right? The flagship, the poster boy of the Arcana TCG, the Arcana Dragon. My avatar, if you will. It's been around for quite a long time, and it's very well known in my server. It's even, as my server people know, got a digital form. And I love this card, but I always wanted there to be one more Arcana Dragon, but I could never figure out how to draw it. So a really good friend of mine on Discord, That One Nerd, decided he'd do a 30-second sketch, and he sketched an idea. And from that idea, I was able to design this card right here. And I just want to say thank you so much to That One Nerd. You just helped me out a bunch, because this right here is the Arcane Dragon. His rank, battle power, and HP, and rarity is equal to that of the Arcana Dragon, but they are different types, as he is a light and he is a dark. This card down here, the Arcana Dragon, says developed by PJRS, while this card says developed by PJRS and That One Nerd. Now these two have got two different kind of points behind them. So if you remember, this card's effect is if this card has been in the tomb for one turn, special summon one creature from the tomb except Arcana Dragon. That will be turned to dragon instead of creature, because that's kind of broken. And his locked ability is if this creature is summoned from the tomb, unlock this ability, Arcane Fury. Select one of your opponent's creatures. This card gains battle power times 100 per the selected creature's rank, which is really good. But now we move on to this card. His ability, which is no longer a quick effect, that is no longer a quick effect at all. It was originally going to be, but then it became really, really broken. So his ability is, when your opponent has two or more creatures on their field, send one to the tomb. After this effect resolves, send one card from the top of the deck to the tomb. Locked ability, unlocked by Arcana Dragon being in play. The Arcane Shadow. again with like the arcane sort of thing. This creature may attack twice. So basically, if he's on the field, this card can attack twice, which is really good. So this card is a more offensive style of card, battle, and blah, 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 blah. While this card was more of a support, bring back. Though this card has more of an offensive side because he gains battle power, but this guy could technically be classified as more deadly, as he could just go and like one tap him or battle again. So he is kind of the stronger, so they're kind of both equals, and their poses are kind of opposing. Originally he was supposed to be bent more, but I could not draw that for the life of me. But yeah, those are those two cards, and I will digitalize him as soon as I can, and he will be made into a emoji on my server, just like Arcana Dragon is. Now the next card is the Arcane Stone. The rank 2 battle power 0, the first 0 I've ever designed, health 300 light type monster, or creature technically. He's an arcane obviously, and he's a common card. He does not have an effect yet, but he will before the next video. Basically, he is the egg, obviously, to the Arcana Dragon. He came from him. And there is, obviously, one more. Ta-da! Here we have the Velneus Infected Arcane Stone. And it is a rank 2 battle power 200, health 300, darkness type, uncommon arcane monster. Velneus is evil in Lithuanian, which is kind of cool. And this is where the Arcane Dark Dragon comes from. So basically it's an evil infected that. Ta-da! Which I thought was kind of cool. But there isn't really much to go off of on these cards, as they've got really nothing, and this video has been dragged out for long enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please slap that like button, and I'll see you all next time.